Well, hello and welcome back, dear kneecap community, to this week's episode of Mastering Minecraft. How have you all been? I hope you had an amazing weekend and a fantastic week. I had a great weekend and an even better week. I had to attend a course in Cologne, Germany, and then I had an appointment on Friday to fix my eyes, and everything went well. So for now I'm playing with shades on, but it's all good and you don't see me, so everything is fine. As for the episode production this week, it was a bit stressful, as you can imagine, but here we are. The grind continues. You know how it is. You got to deal with obstacles. So what did we accomplish in last week's episode? We built this ginormous shrine, and yeah, you can see it surrounds the lonely tree and it has fountains in it, and I think probably the best build I've made on the server yet. Every time I come here and see it, I kind of get super motivated, and I think with that said, let's not waste any more time and dive into this week's episode. Okay, starting with today's checklist. First, we're going to fly around the village a bit. The 12th Anonym has made some progress on a few fronts, and I can't wait to show you. Second, we will continue working on Project Pathway. As usual, we'll extend the pathway and then we'll build something amazing around it. That brings us to the third point, the Pilgrim Garden. We'll create a beautiful little garden for pilgrims who journey to the shrine, where they can sit and rest. We'll also add a promenade above our small pond to give the area an extra touch of tranquility. And with that said, let me give you guys an update on the 12th Anonymous work. Alright, let me fly down real quick and get to sleep. I don't want to blow a creeper up near any of the things we have at the village. Well, first things first. As you can see, our bamboo farm has been removed, or rather improved and then moved away. And thank goodness I didn't pursue a rap career. The new bamboo farm is located on the hill where we originally thought about building the farmer's house. I think something died here. Yes, like I said, it's on the hill where we originally thought about building the farmer's house. It is a lot more efficient than the last one. And honestly, I'm totally fine with it being a bamboo farm and not a farmer's house. I also told the 12th Anonym that if he wants to use the space for something else, he should feel free to do so. And as I mentioned the last time, the storage system is complete, and we have connected the rocket, gunpowder and paper farm to it. You can see everything is getting dispensed here into that water stream, and then it is transported to the storage system and then here stored where it belongs. And as you can see, the 12th Anonym is actually at the wool farm, so let me go there real quick. We have realized that we had way too much wool, so as you can see, the 12th Anonym, the man himself, is working on that right now behind me. And yeah, you can see it's a lot of wool. Man, it's oh man, okay. Holy crap. On my end, now I have also done something, and this is The string farm, which we had to move due to the newly created storage system, is now located behind the villager trading stations. And with that, we can consider the server update done. Nothing else has happened much, but it's going to, because, like I said, we are going to work on Project Pathway now. Okay, so for today's progress on Project Pathway, we're going to focus on this area right here. And originally we thought about building a Colosseum-like structure, but now that we have the Pilgrim Shrine close by, that doesn't really fit anymore. So I came up with the idea of a garden with benches and an overhanging promenade, which allows us that we can view the creek beneath the bridge and walk to the other side of the mountain, which would be around here, like somewhere around here. And as always, I already designed everything, and I have also gathered the materials. So this time I will not how can I say that? I will not. So this time I will not fry your brain with an insanely speed up material gathering session. And yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of blocks to place, including diorite. I know a lot of people think diorite is a wasted block, but I believe we can put it to good use here. And we've also got polished turf and plenty of moss to lay down. Okay, so I'd say I get started. You guys get ready to relax and let's eat some kneecaps. Here we are. As you can see, I've been playing around with the time lapses and I hope you guys like the adjusted style. I just wanted to quickly jump in to give an update as we laid the groundwork for our garden. As you can see, I've dug out the dirt and this area will be filled with more. This area will be filled with moss and other decorative elements. After that, we'll move on to building the promenade, which will complete the entire build. So I'd say let's sit back and enjoy some more kneecaps. finished the garden. I know. Part of it might not make sense right now because the main structure, the promenade, is still missing. But you can already see the bush outline where it will be placed. And it already looks incredible. And the most amazing part has to be the benches. I found the design on Blue Nerd's YouTube channel. I'll leave the video link in the description. The benches really make you want to stroll through the garden. And the azalea leaves such beautiful building blocks. And yeah, you can see I've placed lanterns in the color of the structures nearby. And I cannot wait to show you how everything looks when it's finished. So, it's time for the main course. Lean back and get ready for some flaming kneecaps. Here we are back with the promenade finished. How do you like it, guys? I think anyone who comes to make a pilgrimage here will be delighted to rest in such a beautiful place. I would have said, let's take a walk through the whole thing. Nice and smooth. Let's go. So after you pass Chromos, you come down to a lovely little cross, where a bench offers you the chance to sit and rest. From there, you can either continue your pilgrimage to the shrine and the lonely tree, or turn left and stroll through the garden. In the garden, there are more benches and entrances to the covered promenade. I'll tell you, one of the hardest decisions was whether to build a roof over the promenade or leave it open. What would have you guys done? Inside the promenade, you can take your time breathing in the calming sounds of the fire above and the waterfalls in front and beneath you as you gaze into the pond under the bridge. Okay, so that's everything I had to read. Now I can freestyle again. Oh man. I love what we've accomplished in today's episode. Calm and collected, and with very little time we've made something amazing. So I would have said, let's wrap up the episode and recap what we've done today. In this week's episode, we've accomplished the following. We started off with an update on what's been happening on the server, going over the 12th Anonym's progress and the little things I've been working on. Then we continued Project Pathway, starting by extending it. At the same time, we laid the groundwork for the garden, which we completed right after. To wrap up the episode, we built an amazing promenade and finished the Pilgrim Garden, getting one step closer to completing project pathway. So, if you've enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like, and if you want to keep up with our progress, consider joining the community by subscribing to the channel. I also post updates on my social medias, so feel free to follow me on Twitter or Instagram if you're interested. With that said, thank you all for watching until this point, and as always remember, a kneecap a day keeps the stress away. It's been your kneecaps. See you guys next week. Bye!